ADI Math Instructional Model includes 7 stages of activity. These stages are designed to serve as a framework or guide for teachers when facilitating a mathematical investigation. In this video, we will go over the 3rd stage of the instructional model, which we call plan. During the plan stage, small groups of students are given an opportunity to create, share, and then revise a plan for answering the guiding question. Students are encouraged to use their own ideas and the mathematical concepts that were highlighted during the ideas stage to create their plan. It is important to give students an opportunity to develop a plan for how to answer the guiding question because it encourages them to think about alternative solution strategies. They can then discuss the merits and limitations of each one before starting the task. We recommend having students fill out one of our investigation proposals as they create their plan. The proposals are graphic organizers that encourage students to think deeply about what information they need, how they will get it, what type of calculations they will need to perform, and finally, what they will do to make sense of the information that they gather, generate, or analyze. For example, if they need to compare possible business plans as part of investigation, the plan stage gives them an opportunity to think about what comparisons are the most meaningful, what information they will need to make these comparisons, what calculations they will need to make if that information is not provided, and how to organize the output of their calculations to help answer the guiding question before they begin. Once students have completed their plan, you can review it and give them feedback before they move on to the do stage of the investigation. As an alternative, you can have each group review the plan made by at least one other group and provide their own feedback. This step is important because when students initially make their proposals, they will often neglect to add key details, such as what information they will need to record, and often do not think through what plausible answers might be, resulting in students just accepting answers from a calculator regardless if the number makes sense. The feedback they receive will help them develop better plans for answering the guiding question. Finally, students will be given an opportunity to revise their plan based upon the feedback they receive from peers. It is important to keep in mind that these plans are tentative and are just intended to help all the students in a group get on the same page before they get started. Students should be encouraged to make changes to their plans as they are solving the task. You should also use prompting questions. Why do you think that? Or what else could you do? Or even, have you thought about X or Y to support students when they get stuck or when giving them feedback? You want them to come up with their own plan and try it, not just have them follow a procedure that you give them. That said, do not expect these plans to be perfect. Students will learn more when they make mistakes and correct them as they are solving the task. They will quickly realize that their plan is not working and will revise what they are doing. Once students have received feedback on their plans and revised them, they can use their plan to solve the problem during the next stage of the investigation.